Bitch, I'm Lizzo. Call me Lizzie. I've been fat and I've been skinny. Bitches still ain't fucking with me.
Never, never.
Something. Cindy Boo Hoo. Bitches can't.
Them little boo-boos are creepy looking.
I'm
You want one? You just want one just cause to have one?
Hypey shit. But you can get them cute outfits and tattoos. If you have a little boo-boo, get your little baby one, okay?
I really don't understand it. I'm like, these creepy looking shits.
I like it. I like the purse charm thing. I think it's cute.
I mean that, yeah, but them bitches look scary to me. I saw somebody had a gold chain on there, so I said, "Oh, that's cute." But them bitches still look crazy to me. I guess that's a trend for you.
It's cute.
Oh, truly have an opinion.
Are you ready?
Yeah. If you ask me, I'm ready. Yo, I got a whole shit ton of notes.
Hey, yo, what's up? It's your girl, Saucy Steph.
And it's your baby, KiLauriSzn. And this is the NSTY WRK podcast. Here to give you all things black, queer, and pop culture.
Let's get into it. Okay, y'all. Hey.
We're back.
We're back. And last week we was talking about he be feeding me steak and lobster. Now the things are going to war.
Yo, what the fuck?
Didn't we say that?
Yeah. Literally everything that transpired. And it just got worse and worse and worse. And got closer and closer and closer,
and
like
then,
you said.
You know, we were dicking with Donald. And then my boy didn't ask nobody. And went and dropped 3 bombs in Iran.
That's crazy to me.
And then I want to say Qatar shot down some missiles that were shot at.
We're literally talking. You had a segment on Qatar, y'all.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, niggas is mad. We are at war. They didn't even ask nobody. And then my boy Al Gore said, "Is this enough? Can we impeach this nigga?" Congress said no.
Mm-hmm. Do you think they're playing chess and not checkers?
What the fuck is the game?
I don't know. I just keep seeing think pieces on TikTok, so I'm like, I wonder what your take is on it. I don't know what the bigger picture really could be here.
I don't know what the bigger picture could be either, bitch. If they want to, fucking prices of oil and gas could fucking skyrocket. Mm-hmm. That could happen. Is that much fucking harder to be fucking Muslim or fucking Jewish or anything in this fucking country? That's what's happening. Mm-hmm. And then we're fighting a war while we're at war here. Nobody said do that shit. Donald Trump did not ask a motherfucking person. And nigga just pressed the button. And everybody got nuclear bombs. Now niggas talking nuclear games. And we're still laughing. Like, we don't know Chernobyl and Hiroshima. And, like, girl, what the fuck is going on? And then y'all playing about this motherfucking draft. Y'all better break a leg right fucking now. And I ain't saying in a good way, bitch, because they on your ass.
No, seriously. Niggas get letters and shit.
The fuck?
Yo, what? Yo, no.
Niggas is supposed to be there just to play the flute. And now they at war. But, you know, that's all about that. I don't even know who you could go talk to. I don't even know if there's anything to vote for anymore. Other than, like, maybe, like, community bomb shelters. But it's up. It's up.
Talk to whoever you pray to at this point, cause baby.
I ask for forgiveness now. The fuck? I see this post and it was like, I'm not trying to pay my rent yet. I'm trying to see what is it or Iran doing.
Like, no, seriously, because babe, look, come on.
What's gonna happen? And then it's like, America, I feel like because we're so far, and I'm pretty sure this is the only people that could actually like bomb us and like reach us is like fucking Russia. Like, I feel like we feel untouchable. And I feel like it's real easy to get touched. Y'all be watching baddies. Them bitches be getting touched. The untouchable ones. And America is giving Daisy Dukes. But we about to get touched. Can y'all fight?
No.
Can y'all fight for real? But that was my piece.
Y'all sit with that. And think about what she just said. Yo, no. See what happened? That's kind of like. But listen, the way shit going, we be out of here. So we're gonna lighten it up a bit. In other news, it's cancer season. Yeah, bitch.
Yeah.
Iconic season. KiLauriSzn in 5 days, y'all.
Bow. Ooh, wow, bow, 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 bow.
But yes, in honor of cancer season, I decided that I wanted to do cute little timelines on some of my favorite cancers. And of course, we're going to start with the one and only Petty King himself, 50 Cent. So, we already know 50 Cent's real name, Curtis James Jackson III. Born,
We all know that.
I mean, I thought a lot of us knew that. Birthday, July 6, 1976. Born in South Jamaica, Queens, New York. I think that's why him and Nicki get along. But we're not going to talk about Nicki, guys. She got some shit going on.
Always. When don't she?
50 Cent's mother, Sabrina, she actually sold drugs to support him.
And she was gay.
I didn't know that.
Oh, I thought if you didn't find that in your research, it might not be true. No, so mama kissing the girl.
Yeah. They didn't say it in the research, but
okay.
He said it in a song, Hated
Your
11.
mama not gay, my bad.
And she actually was one of the most feared drug dealers in Queens, which is kind of wild because, okay, girl. But she was killed mysteriously when he turned 8. If you watch Get Rich or Die Trying, you kind of already know this. So he was raised by his grandparents. He absolutely adored his grandmother, which I totally understand. And around that time, she was actually taking care of other children, 8 or 9 other children.
Okay.
Yeah, so you can imagine what that home life is like. And so he wanted to, purchase maybe like the latest Jordans, but he didn't want to stress her with that because he knew she couldn't afford it. And that's when he got introduced into the street life. He starts doing drugs during the crack epidemic in the 80s.
Oh, yeah,
Remember that?
Is old. Yeah.
Yeah. He was born in 1976, and I'm like, bitch, when? He was 12. 12 years old, y'all.
Quick math. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. So let's get into the rap career. He was discovered by Jam Master Jay of Run DMC. You know who he is?
I've heard that. I know Run.
Yeah.
I know who.
They were a whole group. He was fine, too.
3 niggas, right?
Yep. He taught him song structure, bar counting, and recording basics. My mom told me that Jam Master Jay was like a beast with the beats. So that being, that being 50's influence and his mentor actually is very helpful for his career. 1999, he signed to Columbia Records. Around that time, Jam Master Jay, well, actually, he got an advance of $65,000, but Jam Master Jay got $50,000, so he stuck to his J job because he like, shit, this ain't paying.
Yeah.
This ain't cutting it, you know?
Fuck, that's all that nigga made.
Columbia Records was very unsure what to do with him, so he actually just said, fuck it, and he released his song, How to Rob, and it was like...
Who released it? 50 Cent?
Yeah, he released it on his own.
Oh, he leaked that shit.
And you know what? Hell yeah, because if y'all want to take y'all fucking time, I'm going to do what I got to do.
Hell yeah.
You know? And so this was pretty much a song that was roasting every major rapper. You know, that's a part of the game when you roast the rappers.
He came out swinging though, talking shit on all the niggas.
And it drew attention and controversy, and it really caused him to get the attention that he was looking for.
Little did they...
Columbia Records puts the song on the track of In Too Deep, 1999. It has LL Cool J and Omar Epps. Have you seen that movie? It's old school.
No.
Yeah, but it's a pretty good movie. Just look into it so you'll know.
I've never seen LL Cool J and Omar Epps in the same room.
Yeah, girl. It's a good movie, too, actually. Omar Epps, like, goes undercover. I can't remember everything, but he goes undercover, and LL Cool J is, like, a kingpin. So he, like, gets really close with him, and he ends up setting him up.
Oh, I want to see that.
It's pretty good.
Girl, y'all remember LL Cool J back when he was fine? He's still fine.
He's still fine, but, baby, he was a gem.
Girl,
You know, it's so... Actually, we'll probably talk about LL Cool J a little bit later, too.
Is he cancer?
No. Cool J actually, influenced 50 Cent to write 21 Questions. He was listening to an LL Cool J song with a girl in a car, and he was like, I want to reach the women like that. And so that's how 21 Questions came, which is pretty cool. I didn't even think of it that way. Nice little intersection. Again!
Crazy.
Still Pride Month. Get at me. Here we are, May 24th, 2000. 50 Cent gets shot 9 times. And he lives, of course.
Bionic.
In his face, his hand, his arm, his hip, both legs and chest. He spent 13 days in the hospital. But because of him getting shot in the face, it left a permanent slur in his voice. So if you notice how 50 Cent talks, you'll probably know what I mean.
Yeah.
He kind of,
It's literally like a...
Yeah. And I was like, that makes so much sense. Kind of like, I don't want to say kind of like, not Kanye with his voice, but like his look.
Well, yeah, like how The Wire.
Once that happened, Columbia actually dropped him. They like, yeah, this isn't a good look for us.
This is too street. This is too
Yeah.
street.
You know, shit, he was rapping about the life he lived, babe. He kept it real. And you know what's funny about, well, not funny, but I actually more recently came across this interview with him at Oprah. Did you see it when he was basically like, the guy who shot me, he's no longer here or something, and Oprah was looking at him like, did you do it? And I was like, oh, that's interesting, because who knows what happened to the nigga.
I seen that thing where he said he like his bitch to eat his ass
When he say that?
a bunch of years ago.
I mean, you know, them niggas be freaky.
Say you a big tough nigga, you like that butt.
That's how it be, y'all.
Okay.
Ew. Are you looking for it or something?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
He said discusses Vivica Fox ass.
Oh, I remember that.
I know. Dude, I was here. Blew up Twitter. I went where?
Columbia dropped him due to him getting shot 9 times. The industry kind of turned his back on him. Turned their back on him. You know, they always do that.
They did it with Kanye too.
Mm-hmm. Comes 2002. He writes the song Wanksta. Wanksta is a diss song towards Ja Rule. Still an ongoing beef. And we're going to get into the beefs, y'all. It was definitely a direct jab towards Ja Rule.
Imagine like a 20-year beef.
That is crazy, bitch. We old, but you know, when you beef with 50 Cent, you beef with him forever. And I kind of understand it because it's like betrayal, or you know, like I understand the reason that he just doesn't believe in.
I'm gonna take it to hell.
Yeah, he don't believe in letting shit slide and shit. Fuck it, that's what you get.
Amen.
And so, this feud began in 1999, y'all. We in 2025. It's still going on.
26-year feud.
Mm-hmm. And so, Ja Rule was robbed, and he felt like 50 Cent had something to do with it. So that's how that pretty much started.
Oh, and he probably didn't have nothing to do with it, too.
Right. So it's just like, what the fuck? You know?
What'd you say fuck me for?
What'd you say fuck me for? Literally. I love that meme. 50 delivered Wanksta to Paul Rosenberg. He's the manager of Eminem. See where we're going with this? So Eminem immediately called 50 and was like, come to LA. He helped him produce a lot of his songs. And Eminem and Dr. Dre were the people that actually gave him a chance when everybody turned their back on him. I respect Eminem. I don't have no issues with Eminem. You know? So
he be on the right side of history. Because
he
the niggas
do.
were trying to use him for that Trump shit. He was like, bitch, this is never that.
Right.
Yeah.
I definitely respect Eminem for that. So in 2002, 50 was signed for $1 million as the first rapper signed to Shady Aftermath Records.
Amen.
So he got his come up.
I did not know that at all.
Mm-hmm. And according to Separate, I'm not too sure who Separate was, but Eminem and 50 Cent, they were a match made in heaven. It worked.
It worked when it worked too. I can see that because 50 Cent kind of like it's weird though because 50 Cent from New York where he's like rap that slow like real whatever. And
Yeah.
Like I can see
Yep.
it out.
And I think you'll see like 50 in a lot of like his videos and stuff. So 3 of 50 songs ended up, including Wanksta, ended up being a part of the 8 Mile soundtrack. So he's like literally he signed them, gave them opportunities. So 50 is back on the come up, even though it's fuck y'all for turning your backs. And so Eminem did produce several of his songs along with Dr. Dre. You know, he's produced numerous things. Then we get the Get Rich or Die Trying album. This was released in February 2003. It sold 1 million copies. And it was named as #1 in the Billboard charts.
Ooh, okay, baby.
And Get Rich or Die Trying, first of all, 50 back then, baby,
Girl.
ripped.
Stop doing that, but girl.
And they had the smash hits in the club, 21 Questions, Many Men. And it's funny because that's actually his favorite song.
He said that?
Yeah, that's his favorite song. And it's my favorite
Timeless
song.
banger.
It is, really. And it's, those songs are actually 9 times platinum.
Damn.
I know that's the fuck right.
Okay.
In October 2003, he purchased Mike Tyson's home for $4.1 billion. I mean, million. I'm sorry. $4.1 million. I'm sorry. The heat is getting to me now.
Okay.
Also purchased a fleet of SUVs, and around this
What
time,
the fuck? Why you doing that?
girl, I don't know. And they were also bulletproof.
Well, you get shot 9 times.
Exactly. And around that time, that's when he was wearing the bulletproof vest. Remember he was doing that? Remember niggas was doing that? I said, who was shooting
Who's
y'all?
gonna shoot you other than the police?
Your hat. Yo! And he did say, no matter how successful you are, you gotta take precautions. And I do agree with
And you're
that.
seeing that a lot with these new young rap niggas and shit. Too,
Exactly.
though.
Oh my
Sorry,
gosh.
MP and B.
All them niggas, man. So let's get into the beefs, y'all. So I already talked about Ja Rule, how that started. And let me just also add to this. 50 released diss tracks, and this is what I kind of like about music then. Like, people, when there was beef, they were putting out their music. Like, people don't respond with their music these days, you know? They don't do that. I think that's when you lost the plot. They sue! They sue! They need the money. That's what it's giving. You need the money. Yes. So 50 released diss tracks targeting Ja Rule and the label Murder Inc. They actually got into physical altercations. Like, Ja Rule's crew attacked 50. Can you imagine?
I'm just trying to think of the Ja Rule song. I'm like, okay. I was like,
And I'm like, I know Ja Rule and DMX was cool around that time. I wonder if 50 Cent DMX was cool. I just wonder.
DMX be like, you're not gonna do me?
Nah, yeah.
It's not my business.
Seriously.
I think I shot 9 times.
I'm crying.
I feel like I sound like him.
That's how he be sounding though. Diddy. And I only did like some of the major ones.
How did we get to Diddy? I thought this was an all 50 Cent timeline.
The beef with Diddy. I'm talking about the beefs. I'm literally breaking down all the beefs, the iconic ones.
My bad. Sorry.
So yes, we get into the beef with Diddy. This happened the early 2000s.
Oh, that's why he don't give a fuck about that nigga now.
Yeah, but they used to actually have a great like relationship, business relationship.
Well, okay.
But so yeah, in the early 2000s, 50 dropped 2006 song The Bomb. I never listened to it, but he was accusing I might now, but he was accusing Diddy of knowing about the murder of Notorious B.I.G. That's kind of crazy, but it's kind of real. Oh, 50 is unhinged. I would love to meet that nigga.
So everyone that talks about him is like, he's so sweet, he's so nice.
I know he
Everyone
is. I know
says
he
that.
is.
He's just a troll, and that's.
Mm-hmm.
I can do everything but lick your ass.
Mm-hmm.
Let me know.
And so from there, 50 felt like when he fell out of favor with the industry, he felt like Diddy had something to do with it. He fell out of favor with the industry. Diddy stopped inviting him to the events and stuff. Maybe that was a good thing.
He ain't let him fuck.
That's pretty much what it is. All right, let's get into Floyd Mayweather.
Oh, I love this list.
50 actually worked with Floyd Mayweather. He established promotion. He handled paperwork and buying luxury items. So they were in business before the beef.
What do you mean established promotion?
Promotion, like help with promoting, basically. It seems like a lot of people like partner with him for that. Because if you look at it, he's still doing promotions now, and that's where a lot of his these endorsement deals, the promotion, it's his thing. Like, he's still doing the shit and still very much getting paid. Why? For it. He had claimed that Mayweather owed him money for his work for the promoting. And honestly, if somebody does you a job, bitch, pay them. Floyd Money Mayweather.
You walk around with $1 million fucking dollars.
It be them people, yo. It's always the people you think. They be trying to be cheap with people. It's crazy.
Fuck, you walk around with all these bread.
Exactly. Lastly, we're gonna do Rick Ross.
They were beefing?
Yeah, I think they're still beefing to this day. Oh yes. So now, when I was doing my research, it said that it started because I guess 50 gave Rick Ross like a snood look. I don't really know how true that is. Maybe he got a vibe. I don't know. But basically, Rick Ross released a diss track, Mafia Music, and that was targeting 50's personal life and child support issues and a house fire. You know, 50, he endured some shit. So it's just like, damn, he probably took that very much personal. Music or not.
The house fire is crazy.
It is. So, 50 responded with Officer Ricky. And that pretty much was talking about how Rick Ross was a CO, correction officer. Yeah, talking about, nigga, you talk about all this shit. Let's not forget.
Okay. I was here.
And so 50 took it further by interviewing Rick Ross's baby mom, Tia Kemp. We all know who Tia Kemp is. And I actually did see that interview. She was kind of talking about like how it was with him. I don't remember everything that she said, but I remember them doing like this photo shoot and everything. And yeah,
that's his shit. Why would she even do that?
Look the fuck good.
Why would she even do that?
Yes. The beef actually got a little bit deeper because 50 Cent leaked a sex tape with his with Rick Ross's baby mom. I don't know how to pronounce this. Lastonia Leviston? I'm not too sure which baby mom. 50 Cent? Well, I don't know if he was fucking her, but she ended up suing him for $5 million in 2015, and she got that money. So I didn't really look too much into it, so I don't know. If it's a sex tape, I would assume it was with 50, allegedly. I don't know. But yeah.
He get that.
Yeah.
That's what he got, because that's revenge porn.
Yeah. So he got $5 million. All beefs aside, the top 3 most profitable endorsements, because 50, I don't know. It seems like he has really like a good passion for marketing. Yeah. So the 3 most profitable is Vitamin Water. I remember Vitamin Water. Literally, my sister's drinking Vitamin Water right now. I love how things just align.
Okay.
And that was an estimated 100 mil. Period.
Oh, fuck.
And then F and Vodka. I remember he was promoting that. And I know when him and Diddy were beefing, I think 50 went on Drink Champs and was like, that shit's like, he said, Stell, I don't know what he said. Shit tastes like Stell grapes.
Is not a vodka. It's actually a vodka like a liqueur. So
I never knew that. Mm-hmm. And also G Unit Clothing, G Unit Records, and the Power franchise.
That shit, they got 47 seats.
Yo, and that's what I'm about to talk about next. The Power Universe. Excuse me. It started in 2014. He created and starred in Power as Kanan Stark. Excuse me. And honestly, Power is a good ass fucking show. And then it has a whole universe. I didn't watch Raising Kanan, but that was that was the show to kind of like show his life. I didn't watch that.
I didn't watch none of that shit.
You didn't watch Power though? Power's fucking good, but you know.
I did like that white boy though.
Tommy, that nigga crazy. So Power led to Power Book 2, Ghost, that came out in 2020. Power Book 3, which is Raising Kanan, that came out 2021. And then the one with Tommy, it's Power Book 4, and that came out 2022, called Force. And he actually became like an executive producer and a TV mogul because of the Power universe. And I feel like people still rewatching this shit to this day. Like, it's doing very well. He snapped with Power. Let's fast forward to 2025. Still making money on, still doing business ventures. Yeah. So, regarding music, he's currently on the Legacy Tour in Europe.
Oh, that's lit.
And you know, I don't know, when motherfuckers go to the other countries, I think that's where they really get the money.
Yeah, for real. I saw 50 Cent at Dreamville 2 years ago. The nigga got a lap dance on stage. I was like,
damn, that could have been me. I saw 50 Cent last year at the Nicki Minaj concert.
ooh.
Murder, 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 murder. I was cracking the fuck up, yo. He's so cute.
He is cute.
He is cute. He's also performing concerts, festivals in the U.S. and in Europe. He also had a Vegas residency. I didn't even know that. At the Planet Hollywood Resort and Casino.
Oh, shit.
6 shows from December 2024 to January 2025.
Let's go.
To a residency?
Yeah, I was thinking it's so cool.
Yeah, I think it is cool too, but it's like, I don't know that many 50 songs. All I want to hear is Many Men.
Yeah.
You know?
We can just listen to a bunch of songs and still sing.
I would love that though.
I thought when Adele had a residency, I went to go with them tickets. Adele, she said you better bring that bag.
Girl. Them residencies don't be cheap.
But it's like I gotta pay to come to Vegas, pay to stay in Vegas, bitch.
And Vegas already high as a bitch.
Yes, come on, ho.
As far as entertainment, G Unit Film and Television Inc. secured a 30-year lease for Millennium Studios.
No shit.
Pretty nice. He wants to expand his film enterprise by making a TV channel, 50 Cent Action, and this will be available in the United Kingdom. I don't know. I feel like if you really want your money to stretch, definitely going across country can help with that. That's great. Yo, what is that? Oh my gosh. And then some other business ventures. He's establishing a sports and entertainment venue in Shreveport, whatever my sister said, Louisiana. He wants to continue to make his money on the Power Universe, all that great stuff. And then right now he's currently promoting Branson Cognac. Never tried it, but that's where he gets like a bulk of his money right now.
Yeah. You know the niggas will love that.
Yeah, I don't really fuck with Brandy, but yeah, 50 Cent is that nigga, got shot 9 times, you know, I probably would be popping my shit the way he did to him.
Licked his asshole.
That's crazy. So that's the life of 50 Cent. And shout out to my cancers, you know?
Hey, bro, nigga. He's July Cancer, but...
He is a July Cancer. I already said that, but yeah, he's a July Cancer. Cancer nonetheless.
Ain't too bad. Whatever.
It's was pretty interesting. And I'm just like, damn, I'm not over this 9 times shit. Like, what the
Still
fuck?
talking shit. I would guess if you get shot 9 times, though.
Mm-hmm. And you know what made me want to start with him? I was on TikTok and I literally saw a video of him at the 2007 awards, and he was like walking through the crowd talking about, what did he say? I'm trying to see where everybody at. You know, like, I guess it was niggas that really didn't fuck with him, and he walking through the crowd. I like that. That sounds like some shit you do.
He's the type of time y'all on.
Yeah, so I was like, you know what? Let's do that because, yeah, y'all can't fuck with me. Y'all not touching me. Yeah.
I got my vest on just in case you try, ho.
Literally. In my black truck, bitch.
Oh, 9 of them. Presidential. You don't know which one I'm in.
Shout out to 50 Cent. I hope you see this. I hope one day we can meet you, interview you. You can tell us some things that we may not know about you. Yeah.
Crack a few jokes.
Yeah.
Talk about you. Got the power. Listen.
I was going to say, talk about you getting that ass licked, but I'm not going to.
If you want to talk about getting your ass
licked. It's a safe space. We will not put that out there, even though it's already out there.
We gonna put it out there. But I want to talk about it. Mm-hmm. So, you know how you be all biblical and stuff, right?
Mm-hmm.
You've heard Transformation Church?
Yes, I actually have.
You've heard of Mike Todd?
Yes, I used to watch a lot of his sermons. A lot has changed.
What did his sermons used to be like?
I mean, I really can't say off top, but I don't know. It's nothing of like what you see now.
Like him in a CyberTruck in church having a
it wasn't like
concert?
That at all. Transformation Church has definitely transformed.
And I don't know if it transformed for the Lord. That nigga's on stage getting their haircut and a motherfucking reef.
CyberTruck having concerts. That's crazy.
It's a church.
Mm-hmm. And I actually remember like seeing that clip, and a lot of people had a lot to say. It's just like, sir, we're in church. What happened to the word? Like, people literally used to watch his sermons before and then now, and they're just like, I can't do it anymore. I guess they feel like conviction or something now.
Niggas is broke and you at church in a CyberTruck.
Yeah. That's kind of crazy. And it's like, you know, the church gets a lot of money from its people.
And they don't pay taxes.
Yeah, so it is a smack in the face. Like,
you getting your haircut on stage. You got a fucking celebrity concert. You got everything but bitches twerking on the stage.
Nah.
In the name of the Lord. Sir, what the hell?
But that's not the first time Mike Todd has done something crazy. Like, did you hear about the one time, like, where he, like, spit in his hand and rubbed it on his brother's face? He was talking about, like, when Jesus, it was the scripture when Jesus, spit in his hand and he wiped it on somebody's face.
So
I don't remember. So he can see it. But you don't do nothing like that. And I think that's when people kind of like geared away from him, because it's just like, you can get your point across without being trifling. That was crazy. That's nasty.
We would fight. That would be the first.
Like, literally. And I don't even want to show you the clip because it's nasty, but it's just, I don't know. And I noticed a lot of these like pastors, I don't know where
lock the doors.
Literally, like,
crazy.
I don't know what's up with this transformation. No pun intended. It's like, damn, maybe they're just reaching new levels, and you know, with new levels comes new devils.
Our fucking recycling history as we always do, and it's going back to when them niggas was like, if you want to go to heaven, give me $3,000. Like,
that's
it's getting like that again.
That's crazy.
The fuck, like, people are losing sight again, and then it's niggas that's going to church and paying for this nigga to be in a Cybertruck, and like.
You see where your money is going, and it's going to that man's pockets. Like,
but he told you it was going to the Lord. Meanwhile, you live somewhere where your homeless population is crazy, and this nigga is paying a nigga to get it to cut his hair on stage.
Like, I think it's wild, like, when pastors will kind of try to, like, guilt trip you into, like, giving money, and it's just like, first of all,
you got a Rolex.
Like, this is supposed to be a covenant between us and God, and it's like supporting your lifestyle. That's crazy. You know, dang, people just losing the plot, getting caught up in the limelight. Like, dang,
putting it on the Lord is crazy.
Putting it on the Lord is crazy. You gotta answer to him, nigga. Yeah.
The Lord and nigga in the same, whatever, fuck it. Well, still Juneteenth month too.
Hey,
shout out to my nigga. But yeah. And I just feel like in times like today, we need the Lord more than ever. Stop playing with him.
No, seriously. Stop playing with him.
Stop playing with him, because the nigga's finna come back.
You're going to have to answer to that. And when it's time, judgment time, and you see you in this Cybertruck.
Okay.
Boy.
You already, why? Where the fuck you with the Cybertruck, nigga? Why would you do that? Nigga,
Mm,
who did you vote for?
that's the real questions that we need.
Where were you on January 6th?
Anyway, that was another episode of the Nasty Work podcast. Make sure you add us if you're nasty. We won't be recording next week because, like I said, my birthday's in 5 days. The girls deserve a break.
It's
the
her
girls
birthday,
work
bitch.
hard.
It's her birthday.
And we're going to have some fun.
Her birthday, bitch. Bye.
See ya.
See ya.
It's easy to love me now. Would you love me if I was down?